No, we're so uptight, and the UK is the same. And
UK's kind of between Australia and Europe.
But do you have school showers and stuff like that?
Yeah, you do.
Where does that start?
That's a whole other slightly fiddly question. But I think it's because the Europeans and your Brits, they all sunbathe, whereas your Australian never goes into the sun. So like you in the UK, you get to the beach, you get off, you put on your oil. You don't put on sunscreen, and you minimum possible. So the is out.
Are we talking about Australia or the UK?
No, UK.
We have the minimum on all the time, though.
No, you don't.
You don't think so?
No, you don't. Not at all. No, not at all.
We got girls walking around with the Brazilian ass cheek stuff all the time.
Yeah, but over
you
there...
do more of that? Really?
Oh, over there, they got...
what part of the world are we?
Gear off.
What'd you say?
Over in the UK, but... Yeah.
All I see is like the East Enders where they're just wearing all...
Yeah, that's different.
Like Oasis and...
Yeah, but that's because it's winter.
Yeah, but I don't know. I've never been there.
No, you know,
yeah.
I'm starting to like it now, though.
But that's probably why I didn't take my bikini off, because...
You're a soft cock.
No, because...
Yeah.
No.
He's known you for 5 minutes. You've worked it out. Yes.
Yeah. Come on.
Well, I forgive you because your last name's Waters.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rika. Hang on, we'll sort this out.
It's okay.
There you go.
No, because it's not a normal practice here, you get all the weirdos. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. And that's why I didn't, because there was this fat, ugly guy that kept... Because I was with Sandy. I don't know if you've met Sandy. My girlfriend Sandy, and she likes going sunbake. She likes being totally naked because she doesn't like tan lines. But this older dude kept walking past and perving at her.
Yeah.
And when you've got someone like that, it's kind of hard for a first timer to go, full nutty.
But, really...
Well, did you get your knob out then, Todd Waters?
In the sauna, yeah.
Yeah, but you weren't with a creepy old
You didn't get half a mongrel or anything sort of awkward?
No, because I'm in there with the dude.
I'm just saying. I'm just asking.
No chance. I was actually going, Cole, man, I need a bit of size here.
Yeah, but there's something about... Okay, there's something about free dogging. And why are we even doing it? Why can't I just have a towel on or some board shorts?
No, because it's mad. Like,
okay,
my girlfriend and I just went to Stratty last week, and there's this like big lagoon there, and I was just like, let's...
McLaren's Stratty? No, North Stratty.
North,
Stratty.
Yeah. So there's Brown Lake, I think it's called. It's not... Yeah, it is actually brown. Looks like Coca-Cola. Yeah. And there was no one there, so I just stripped the gear off and run in, and yeah, it's mad, just hanging out.
Isn't it weird? Apart from what I was just saying, I was thinking about the sauna.
Yeah.
Because as a bloke, Rika, I'm going to tell you something right now. You ladies, you don't have everything down there, but to get sun on your knob, it's actually like, whoa. You actually have some feeling there.
We have
you never get
down
sun.
there
Yeah, but you don't
never get sun normally too.
Mine's bigger. I got more feelings.
You're competitive. You're so competitive.
That is what the problem is. But they've grown up with it. They're just like, it doesn't matter. Whereas straight away, I'm just like, oh, man, it's a bit weird. Like,
yeah.
You know, it is. It really is. It's the most awkward thing. And I think it's really cool. I think it is. I like that.
I think it's cool because it's natural. It's not, like we're all born naked for fuck's sake kind of thing. But yeah, so if there's a creep factor,
let's do this podcast naked.
No.
How cool is it now, then, Rika?
No,
hey, I'm just saying, I'm up for it.
Same, dude.
No, but like when you go to Japanese public baths, it's not. It's like people don't. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone does it. It's not like someone's there for a peep show. Whereas,
and you guys have those big pubes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bushes, hey.
Yeah, Japanese, you sort of...
That's the Japanese in Japan, though. You've got to clarify that because Japan I'm pretty sure...
hasn't discovered G-strings.
Actually, when was the last time you saw Japanese porn? I
go there every year. And you can easily see the cut of the underwear.
I think you're looking at the wrong porn sites. I'm
not looking at porn. Oh. I mean, as a general thing, like...
Okay,
what are we talking about here?
No. Okay, I see where you're going. Because... This is probably, the Japanese girls are probably Aussie girls 30 years ago.
Why is that?
Oh, because
Japan's so far in front of Australia, like, in so many things.
technology.
Yeah, but so many
Old
things.
culture. No, what's the saying?
Weird, isn't it?
The raised nail will get hammered. There's a saying. You don't want to be that one
Like
slut
cold
in the
coffee.
village sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You know,
But as for the guy, you know, if you shave the hedge, your deck looks bigger.
yeah,
Like, that's how it
fully,
works.
dude. You know it.
So,
Yeah, no, high
you know,
five.
like the deck on your house, if you shave the bush,
I have my
it looks
neighbour's
bigger.
Yeah,
I am so lost right now.
my neighbour's wife
Go
on my deck last night.
Oh,
What? What are you talking about?
I had two girls on
Whose
my deck
pubes?
last
Are you
night.
talking
yeah.
about
For a barbecue.
blokes? What?
Anyway, back to the show. Hey,
You'll
Rika.
tell me later. Will you? What?
Yeah, no, you'll listen to this tomorrow and you go, oh my God, that's what I'm
Yeah.
talking
I
about.
probably will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, can we Google it?
Yeah. Hey,
No, because you said
Come on.
if you, what did you say? If you shave the hedge,
Yeah, the hedge, like your hedge out the front.
the fence looks bigger.
No, the deck.
The
the
like
deck
Yeah.
looks bigger.
Dick.
Yeah, so you're talking about blokes' pubes then?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I just said,
But that doesn't do that for females.
there's a funny ad. No, for guys. I just said,
Love you
like,
so much, Rika, I swear.
yeah, there's a funny ad, and they're all sitting on the deck, and I just stole it from
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
You seen
yeah,
that?
the New Zealand one.
Yeah. They're taking the piss out of New Zealanders.
It's really good. What's your team name to be totally awkward and put them in the dump?
Yeah, it's Cranked Honda Protein. So, Cranked Protein, Factory Honda Racing. So,
Right.
Cranked Protein's the naming right sponsor.
Yep.
So, yeah, and as you know, teams like V8 teams have thousands of sponsors. They have.
Yep.
Sometimes you get on a few different teams and you get up onto the podium and you're that scared because you can't remember any of
Sure.
the sponsors. But, yeah, so...
Yeah, and you don't want to be like, like
Yeah.
you've missed saying that
Thinking-
one, and
Or thanking the wrong dude.
Yeah.
That was from last year.
yeah.
No, it's... Yeah,
So
it's pretty
Cranked
fun.
Protein.
Yeah. So
So-
he's an Australian guy and he started a protein company and,
Okay.
yeah, he's...
I want to have some
Growing.
right now.
Yeah. So,
So cranks protein.
Cranked.
yeah.
Cranked
So,
protein.
have you heard of Muscle Milk before? No. Protein? No. Well, that's an American company, and Cranked is a similar thing to that. It's in all your Woolworths stores, your BP service stations. Like, yeah, it's growing. It's got protein bars as well and whatnot. So,
Yep.
So do
pretty
you have
cool.
to eat them and drink?
No, it's this kind of stuff. Do you not?
No, I do. I like them. The protein bars are super good
Yeah.
when you're going on a cycle or something. It's pretty easy to eat. So,
Yeah. You sound like you got a little accent. For
Everyone
someone who was
says
born
that.
in Cairns, well, you'd have to pick up
No, I
something.
didn't notice
yeah,
that.
something around. I don't know. Do I sound New Zealand?
No.
Some
I
people
didn't
say.
even notice.
Do you think so,
Oh,
MattG?
Matty
Okay.
thinks so.
Google. Do I sound New Zealand?
No, it's something else. It'll come to me a bit later.
Yeah, well, I lived in Belgium for 3 years,
Okay.
and that messed me up all sorts. Like,
sure.
the team over there, the manager and mechanic was from Finland, and they speak like robots. It's Kimi Räikkönen actually owned the team. So,
Yeah?
yeah, so it was,
I love F1, man.
yeah, it was super cool. Like, when I went over...
He gets his dick out. He does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep
they
going,
like
keep
that
going.
sort of stuff. Yeah,
I
so
don't, yeah.
Kimmy's huge. Like, he's, yeah, drives for Ferrari. And, yeah, he runs a race team. Yeah, not that huge.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so he just loves dirt bikes, and he'd come riding with us and hanging out. Sammy Hoovier. So he's a... Do you know Liverpool captain, Sammy? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Sammy used to come... He's from Finland as well. He used to come riding. Like, in Europe, all these pro athletes, it's almost like, yeah, they become a soccer superstar, and then they just want to ride dirt bikes. So they come... Yeah, I was lucky enough that the team was into that, and... from Finland, sorry. So we got to meet lots of cool people, but yeah, a little sidetrack. But where I was going with that was, yeah, 2 people from Finland. I had the truck driver from Holland, and we had, yeah, all
So
these different languages.
but how
Italian
long
practice
did you-
mechanic
How long did you spend with those people?
every day
Like
for 3 years.
3
yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, then
It
that
was
would rub
insane.
off on you, hey? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Was that your first, like, introduction to the... What's
The
that
world?
series called?
Yeah, World Championship. Yeah, so I was just racing here. I got a deal. Before I knew it, I was building the
Can I
shed.
ask you, for everyone who's listening, for everyone who's listening, because there's a million kids wanting to do what you've done. Did you get the deal on results from here? Because what I know about racing, and it's the same, I think, with everyone in business, there's the guys that are legitimately great, but you can't work with them.
Yeah.
And there's the guys that are also great, but that they may not be ballistically great.
Yeah.
But they have a bit of business knowledge to get on the phone, keep doing deals, bang, 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 and you can work with teams. You're not getting on the piss and smoking ciggies and
No,
that's what I've found. There's certain sportsmen that actually make it through because it turns out to be just like real life in the end of the day.
Definitely. But the sportsmen that make it are the ones that pack their bags and go. Like, especially in our sport, the World Championship, it's all over there. There's no rounds here. So they might see, oh, yeah, there's this Aussie dude riding our KDM or our Honda and he's doing really well. Like, good on him sort of thing. But I got the opportunity to go race the Motocross of Nations. So that's like our Olympics each year. And, yeah, it was in 2012. I went over there on their track and I got a terrible start. So there's 40 riders in motocross. And we crashed in the first turn. I picked it up, come from near dead last to 6th or 7th.
Wow.
Somewhere there. And so that was a career changer.
Who's that?
Yeah, right. So then they were like, geez, this guy in deep sand, which is a lot of fitness and so on, and just coming from Australia, you know, the team manager used to say, oh, that small island that you come from, is it called Madagascar? Because I went over there. Far, yeah. No joke, I went over there, we'd go riding, and he's going, oh, yeah, tomorrow we go riding in Germany. And we're in Belgium. And I'm thinking, Germany, oh, yeah, so, like, are we staying there? And he looks at me like I'm an idiot. No, we'll just drive there, ride, and drive home. And I'm like, dude, we're in Belgium. Like, we're going through 2 borders, like 2 different countries. So we drive from Belgium to Holland and then to Germany, ride and drive back.
To any Aussie, it sounds like...
I know.
Like, are you kidding me?
Going to the moon.
That's 2-hour drive. And
Wow, really?
And he said, I'd ask him, he'd say, oh, we're going to ride here. And I'm like, where's that? And he goes, did you not go to school? And I was like, oh, not really.
Look, I know Lismore, I know Archfield Speedway.
Yeah, what do you mean,
I was
mate?
enrolled, but I didn't really go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I hit him up with, do you know where Perth is? And he's like, no. So that's the capital city. Like, you know, Canberra, Perth, that's like saying, where's Argentina or
where's
something?
Madagascar?
Like,
To me.
So, yeah, it's quite funny, but yeah, it's a super cool experience.
Well, you know what's on that topic, right? What's cool about motocross, when here I was, some sort of racer dude who got invited by a guy who's really good at racing to go and race his little bikes.
Yeah.
What I found over these 2 years, it's like surfing. It's really obvious when you see someone who's good on a bike. Yeah. When they're like, they're just like, they just fly through the air.
Yeah.
They just float on the jumps. Like when when they're picking off other riders, you're like, dude, you can't see any stickers on the bike, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no sponsorship that you can actually see. It's not like, he's driving the Toyota race car, you know. It doesn't even matter. It's that you can see their body. It's like when I take my grommets to see like Snapper Rocks. What is it called, Matty?
Quickie Pro.
The Quickie Pro every year, right? Mm-hmm. And I say to him, they're only really young, I said, just concentrate. It's obvious who's going to win this heat. They just move and people kind of vote. They can see it. It's electric. You can see who's winning. Yeah. Even though if you don't know anything about turns and whatever.
Yeah.
And even if you would come 6th, meanwhile the winner looks great.
Yep.
But having, you just having one of those great days, everyone's like, fuck, look at that dude, man.
No, it's insane. And that's a
all
weird
girls
thing.
Start taking their gear off. Yeah. No, shut up, Drew. For fuck's sake.
That's what's kind of crazy about car racing, like going to the V8s and so on. Like, you kind of watch them and you're like, why? How come he's not winning? Like, it's hard. Yeah. There's so much involved in the team and the car.
And weird things like aerodynamics and tyres that can kind of like...
insane.
Yeah, but whereas bikes, you can have, the great tyres that only you top-level guys would really sort of pull apart. And bikes and the good at your level. Yeah. But visually you can see a dude who's having a great night. Yeah.
And the cool thing with us is it's kind of 50-50. It's half man, half machine. So if your bike's not as good, you can get away with it. And so on. If you're not that good a rider and you're on a good bike, it doesn't mean you're going to win. Whereas you go to Formula 1 and you jump in like the top car. That's